Welcome back to a video here on the second channel. We are releasing the Hardcore Hermits free data pack. This is a series running on my main channel. I'm playing with Carbon False, Tango, Impulse and Zedaf are also a team. If you're not aware of what the concept of the game is about, there is a link to a Reddit thread in the description box down below. That'll be very helpful for you understanding what this game is about. If you've been watching the series, you should understand the gist of it. So here is the link to the Hardcore Hermits free data pack. It's not lumped in with these other ones because it's kind of different. And I don't know where the proper place for this will be in the future, but hopefully we'll find a better place for it to go on the Vanilla Tweaks website, which is still in development. Sooner or later, we'll see all of this change. Anyway, we're going to jump into a Minecraft world now because I have put the data pack onto here and I have made a bunch of notes that I'm going to go through in this video so you get all the things you need to know about this right here. So we are actually playing in the same seed right now as the one the series is played in. For some reason my view distance is kind of low. You see, I'm a very professional Minecrafter. I'm very prepared when I make my videos. The truth is I don't have a lot of time and I just do the best I can when I make a video here on the second channel. So I don't actually recognize this area, but it is the same seed. If you want to play on the same seed as us, you can get that from the Reddit thread. Now the data pack includes something that suppresses the advancements, the regular ones in the world. So keep that in mind. When you play with this data pack, you won't have any of the normal advancements. Obviously, you're going to be playing in hardcore difficulty, and one of the things we did on the series for the sake of video is we stopped it from raining, which meant that the skeleton would never be able to be created in a thunderstorm. So if you do the same thing, keep that in mind. It makes the skeleton advancement in the aggressive mobs thing impossible if you change the weather. So you'd have to have a thunderstorm at some point in the world to do that one mob. Another thing we did is we paused the daylight cycle. It's actually up there. That's because I typed in the wrong time. So what I would recommend doing is setting the time to 0 and also running this rule as well. If you want to record videos, there is a built-in thing for that. So you can type /trigger and then start episode. This is going to run a timer for 20 minutes and it's also going to unfreeze the sky. So now you can see that the sun is moving. Also, I'm currently in 1.13.2, I've just realised, and this is actually working. And look at that, it doesn't know what Minecraft Illager Beast is. I totally forgot to load this up in a snapshot, but it seems that it will be okay. You can probably expect these things not to work. And potentially none of this could work. I guess we could find out right now. Let's grab a sword, see how prepared I am. It's absolutely fine. This is the quality level for the second channel right here. So it works in 1.13. Yeah, I just looked at my notes and realised, oh, I never loaded this up in a snapshot. So 18W45A is the snapshot this was made for, and it works in that snapshot. So that's why you see that there is the Illager Beast in here. In that snapshot, you get a lot of Illager Beasts spawning in the world. If you play in ones after it, it's probably a lot harder, especially with the new raid mechanics. So snapshot 18W45A is the one to play on if you want to play it like we did in our series. And yeah, another thing to mention is that I got a point for killing the creeper. If I kill a creeper again, I won't get another point. If a teammate were to kill a creeper, we wouldn't get another point. It's 1 point for each mob, and the score that you see right here is for your entire team. So there are some problems in the snapshot, maybe not in 1.13.2, which is 1.13.2, which is what I'm in right now. So when we visited the Woodland Mansion, there were no Vindicators or Evokers. We had to actually put them in manually while playing. We realised the problem, and oh no, we've got to do some hacky stuff in between recording. Basically, persistence required is kind of broken, so mobs can despawn that shouldn't. That means when you visit a Woodland Mansion, there's a high chance that when you load that region, the Woodland Mansion is outside of the spawning range and all the Vindicators instantly despawn. So keep that in mind. That may make getting some of those advancements really difficult. The end dimension portals were also bugged in that snapshot, so in order for us to get to the end, we actually had to recreate the end portals if they were working normally in the game. So another thing that you may have to do. Couple more things to mention. Wither skulls have a 33% chance of dropping. Let's actually see that in action. Well, I haven't got like strength 100 set up or anything. It is 33%. I have tested it. In our series, we got incredibly lucky. Unlucky. Between us, I think we killed like 15, and we didn't get a single skull. But there is a loot table to make it so that you get on average 1 in 3. There's also a loot table for the Enderman. You will get 1 to 5 pearls for every Enderman killed. That's to make it really easy to get to the portal, and potentially that's a little bit overpowered, that one. And look at this, I'm getting really unlucky while I record right now as well. It makes me wonder. It's definitely 33% though. Wow, not a single one. That's almost all of my notes. The other thing to mention is that there is a 5% chance of a horse, when it spawns in the world, being converted to a zombie horse. So if you keep an eye out when you're going through fields full of horses, you may just see a zombie horse. And we still haven't got one. That's just a sword. Now I'm really wondering again, but I've done this test and got on like 3 or 4 in a row, so it is all good. I'm now starting to think this is the data pack I took from the world we played in. Could ours somehow be different? Anyway, it doesn't matter. That is the end of this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. And as you saw, xisumatwo.com/vanillatweaks, that's where you can download the data pack. Bye-bye.